So in our August issue every year, we actually don't publish any research articles. I actually started a Red Note account.
Yeah. Hey Steve, welcome to Xi'an. How does it feel to have a face-to-face interactions with our authors, readers, and reviewers?
Great. I'm here in Xi'an for a Cell Press Forum hosted by the Institute of Flexible Electronics. I always say I write an editorial for Matter every month. And in those editorials, if you read them, I frequently say that the best part of the job is actually visiting different institutes and meeting researchers face-to-face. These face-to-face connections are a lot stronger than any citation for a research article. So I like to come and engage with the community and basically listen to great science presentations, meet people, share some food and some drink. The hospitality in Xi'an has been excellent. And basically then the papers come after the fact when you build these relationships. So it's been a great couple days here. Looking forward to coming back and also visiting other places in mainland China and also around the world to discuss science.
Speak of more visit, the China Nano is coming. Anything to share with our audience?
China Nano is a great conference. I was there in 2019. It was actually my first visit to China at the time, so I have very fond memories of China Nano. And that was the launch year for Matter. It was a great reception. We had a birthday cake and everything. Unfortunately, this year I will not be attending China Nano. Basically, we have a lot of journals. We'd love to send editors from every journal to every event all the time, but that's just not feasible with costs. But really, we don't have to. At Cell Press, we like to consult. We consider ourselves one Cell Press. Every journal interacts with every other journal. And just because I'm not there representing Matter, I believe you will be attending.
I will be there.
Feel free to talk to Yuqing, even though he's from Matter, and you can talk about any of the journals. He can connect you with me. Basically, we're empowered as editors to discuss any of the journals. We lead you in the right direction. It's not recruiting papers for representing Matter. It's representing the portfolio and making sure your research ends up in the best title possible.
That's really awesome, and I believe that's the One Cell Press policy that we're pushing this year, right? And then on that interesting end, can you shed some light on our new launches titles?
Yeah, I mean, speaking of China Nano, Device is actually going to be attending. Marshall Brennan, the editor-in-chief of Device, will be there, and they'll be celebrating their first impact calendar. So Device is one of our newer journals, but it's been around for a few years. And if you've noticed, and people probably have noticed, like many publishers, Cell Press is launching many exciting titles. Every year we seem to be launching one or two new titles. One of our latest titles is Cell Biomaterials. Their first issue was in March. Obviously in the biomedical, bioengineering space. We've also just launched Newton, which is our fundamental physics title. And these are flagship titles on the same level as Chem, Joule, Matter, hopefully high impact, but definitely high quality. This year we have some exciting new titles lined up. Circular Chem is going to be covering green chemistry, life cycle analysis, so that's an exciting title. Should be by the end of the year. In terms of Matter, we're actually maybe looking at launching a potential Matter Light, which would be materials and light interactions. So optics, photonics, luminescent type materials. And the way we approach new titles is not just picking categories and say we need a title in these areas. For cell biomaterials, for example, we noticed we were rejecting a lot of papers that were submitted to Matter in the biomedical space. And they were very good science, but they just never had that material science innovation we were looking for at Matter. And they were ending up in other competitor journals, which is good. It's good to publish in other publishers, but we wanted to keep them in the material. So leaning on our expertise in biology and the life science portfolio as well as Matter, we fill those holes that we already had experience in and we already have connections. So cell biomaterials is a great example of that. Now we find ourselves a lot of materials light interaction papers. We are not capturing what we want.
Yep.
So we'll leverage our expertise and what's already coming into Matter and hopefully find a home for those papers.
That's awesome. So let's focus a little bit on our journal Matter, and then we have so many awesome projects coming in the next few months. Any spoiler for our audience?
No, we try to do some different things at Matter. I like to try to be a little bit innovative. March is always every year our double issue. We have twice the material science content in the March issue. And then this May, next issue actually, is our special issue on Matter forms. So all the papers in May's issue will be invited papers from speakers who participated in our face-to-face forums. So you had to meet an editor,
Yep.
and you have to have skin in the game and participate in one of our events to be in this special issue. It wasn't just an invitation by email or anything. So we're very excited about that one. But one of our most exciting ones is July. July is our 6-year anniversary from 2019 when we launched. And we wanted to highlight some of the important authors and researchers that helped us build Matter. So for our 6-year anniversary, we invited our 6 most prolific authors. So top researchers who have published the most research articles with Matter. So there's Professor Xi'an from Chinese CAS member.
Yep.
He's been very, he hosted a cell symposium with us in Suzhou, very supportive. We published a great paper with him last year on alcohol and baijiu, so that was a very popular one. There's also Professor Ben Tang, because he actually runs his own case, but he's been very prolific and very supportive of the Cell Press portfolio, so he'll have a contribution. Another 4 authors I don't have to mention, but it's a very exciting issue. And we wanted to highlight basically how we're bringing people together. And we're building a community, and that's why I like these meetings. It's not about the papers, that's just the output. Matter, we want to be a hub to build a community of material scientists. So whether those scientists come from mainland China or Europe or North America, through Matter we can make those connections, and everyone shares. We're Matter authors, right? Or we're Cell Press authors, right? So it's, that's what I like. I'm no longer a researcher, but I can facilitate the researcher by making these connections.
Speak of reaching out to the community, any new innovative method of getting closer to the communities?
Well, yeah, I mean, the big thing, not just these big researchers like Ben Tang or Xi'an, CAS members, but I'm always supportive of the next generation. And obviously, if we recruit papers from the younger PIs and researchers, they can publish with Cell Press and Matter for the next 10, 20 years. So one of the things we do every year is in August is our Researcher's Choice issue. So in our August issue every year, we actually don't publish any research articles. It's only previews. And we get to invite 50 or 60 authors to contribute previews that highlight research articles, not necessarily in Matter, could be in Chem, could be in Jewel. We even accept some Nature articles or something like that. If it's good science, you can preview it. But that's a very low barrier for entry, and it allows us to have maybe a starting PI or a postdoc that gets our first publication with Matter. Then we have a relationship with them. Again, we're building a community and we make a connection. And then we can invite them as a peer reviewer. They're familiar with our editors and our bar and our high standards. And then hopefully after they submit a preview and publish, then they might get a research article when they have good work to submit to the portfolio. So that's very exciting. That's also coming up.
Yep. And then what about the social media?
Other than researchers, obviously we want our work read by the broadest possible audience. And some of the most exciting works, it's not the highly cited works, it's ones that are picked up by press outlets. Yep. And kind of the new way to promote papers is on social media. In North America we have LinkedIn and Twitter, or for X now. And actually when TikTok was going to be banned in North America, and there was a big migration and everyone getting off TikTok, I actually started a RedNote account. Yeah. So I joined RedNote in January, and it's been very rewarding. I love the engagement. There's a lot of activity, a lot of discussion about science and Matter articles and Cell Press articles, and even what's happening in the field in advanced materials and Nature materials, and a lot of great discussion. And I started posting and interacting, and people didn't believe the editor-in-chief of Matter was on RedNote, and I kind of had to prove myself. But I'm there, and feel free to follow me and comment and send me a message. I will get back to you. It's a great way to interact with the next generation for sure. But it's also a little bit, I don't take myself too seriously, and RedNote is a great way to promote the science and still have a little bit of fun. So it's been a great experience.
Please follow Dr. Cranford.
I'm easy to find. Search my name, Steve Cranford.
Thank you, Steve, for your insight, and really looking forward to your next visit to China.